Welcome to Crow and Klein, here today with a daily energetic check-in. We are doing a pick a card for the collective, a general reading, and we're using the Guardian of the Night Tarot. So pile number 1, your card of focus is the Four of Wands. And we're going to be using the Wandering Star Tarot. Pile number 2, your card of focus is the Two of Pentacles. And we're going to use the Tarot of the Ruins. Pile number 3, your card of focus is the Knight of Wands. And we're going to use the Golden Wheel Tarot for that. So feel free to pause and ponder, and I will see you in your pile. Welcome, pile number 1. And your card of focus is the Four of Wands. Four of Wands. Now, the Four of Wands is a very joyful card, right? A joyous occasion. And the magpies have come out to celebrate it very, very loudly, as if there's no other way to celebrate the Four of Wands, right? You're being offered a gift when this card shows up, of a potent dose of positive energy. So lean into that energy of the Four of Wands right now. That is the advice of this card. When you embrace that, like, party spirit, you can create a frequency that's going to open the door for an encounter with someone, okay, who's going to play a pivotal role in helping you get what you desire, right? They're going to help you achieve that. Now, this person might end up being a romantic partner, like in a romantic relationship. They could have a connection to your dream job or to a future business partner, okay? The key for you is going to be to let go of expectations and just enjoy the party, right? Let go of material desires and live in the moment. And that's how we tune into and attract opportunity. Okay? You can also call upon the talkative magpie energy for balance, because this is a flirty bird, right? And it's going to give you the courage to strike up a conversation with just about anybody. And that may be something that you need to do, right, in order to make this connection. So there's a lot of playfulness with this card, creativity, community, communication, fun, all of those things. Okay? It's a party card. We like it. We like it. Okay, I have the Wandering Star. Go ahead and get these all shuffled up. I want to thank everyone for being here. I apologize for being late today. I had a bout of food poisoning that was not pleasant. So I have to do these readings the day before in order to have them ready for you in the morning. So yesterday was not the day. So I'm sorry that it's late. Better late than never, right? So this party card, Four of Wands, I'm kind of excited to bring you this message today. So once again, thank you for being here and thank you for your patience. I'm gonna dig in. Party card, what you got going on? Okay, the nature of is a Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords is a very vigilant energy, right? There's a lot of ambition and curiosity. And so, keeping your eyes open for everything coming towards you, right? Now, sometimes the Page of Swords, well, not sometimes, the Page of Swords disconnects from emotion as well, right? And rises to higher ground to see what's coming towards them, which is kind of interesting. But it is a very ambitious card, right? Let's see where this is going. Ambitious card. There's a lot of curiosity with that card as well. So there's something, this is the nature of, right? It's like it's like you know it's coming. There's something coming. And the Four of Wands, you know, says, can you feel it? Can you feel the energy swirling around you, right? In your energy, you have the Mother Star. Now you all know how much I love this card. It's an extra one in this deck. And the Mother Star has been on this long, long journey. Look, she's collected all of these love, the cups, the swords, the pentacles, the wands, and this special winged cat with a third eye for extra intuition, okay? This Mother Star card can look at the past and see how everything that worked and everything that didn't work out, everything that worked out and everything that didn't work out, there's an understanding of why, right? She can see how things clicked into place. She can see why those things didn't work or did work, right? And with and packed with all of this knowledge, she can turn and look to the future and use that moving forward, right? So this is in your energy, and it is an emphatic yes if you have a specific question, okay? It's in your energy, so this is really good. So you are already on the lookout for that next thing. Okay, hence the vigilance and the curiosity and the ambition of this Page of Swords. Keep in mind we have the Empress card. Well, the Empress card is sort of the cornucopia, right? It's grace and abundance. It's beauty and harmony, right? So while you're being vigilant and ambitious and curious and all of those things with this Page of Swords, don't forget the lushness of you. This is what's going to attract. Okay? Remember this. You know, the Four of Wands said, if you are looking to be a boss, you know, remember to be the kind of boss that you look up to, right? Carry this juicy Empress energy with you when you're meeting people at this party, right? Now, this party can be any kind of event, community event, friend gathering, maybe it's something that you stumble upon or stumble into, right? I feel like this is kind of, you know, this is in your energy, but this is something that you need to sort of embrace and put forward as that Empress energy. Under the Page of Swords as the Four of Swords. Yeah, a time for rest and recovery. This might be really important for you too, because it feels like when you meet this important person that's going to be pivotal to your future, it's going to be go time, right? You're going to need to move on something. So maybe it's important for you right now to get some really, really good rest. Okay. And the Four of Wands in your energy, creativity, union, and freedom. So we have a double tap here, my friends, on the Four of Wands. And it is a reminder. This card says freedom. It is a reminder to be free of, you know, your dreams and desires and your expectations as you're going into this gathering, right? So card union, double tap. It's in your energy. You already know. Or you feel something, right? There's a little bit of excitement perhaps, and you're not sure where it's coming from or why. Under the Empress card, we have the Strength card. Yeah, so courage and strength and control. So you've definitely mastered control over those lower vibrational emotions, so you're able to step away from things like your expectations and those, you know, because that's just really competition, and it can be when we apply expectations to situations, it limits us and it restricts us. So you have control over that part of yourself with the Strength card showing up. You can recognize it in yourself and set it aside. Wow, it's like the full meal deal here, you know. Yep, see? Take a rest because your wake-up call is coming. And it's Ace of Wands, career beginnings and travel. Something big's coming for you. This is the bonk on the head card, right? Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. Maybe you have been sleeping a little bit. Maybe a part of you has been sleeping and recovering. That's good. It's good because this is coming. Yep. You're about to have a wake-up call. And it has to do with this Four of Wands energy. In your energy, we have the Death card. Well, it's a new beginning, right? It's an ending and a beginning. It is a transformation. This is your chance to begin again in a new way. That means leaving parts of the self behind and embracing parts of the self that maybe you haven't acknowledged, or new things coming in. Whoever this person is that you're about to meet, and the card says they are pivotal in helping you move forward in your life. By leaving some things behind with the Death card here, you're opening up space. You're making room for the joy that's going to come in with this person, with this card, okay? Now, sometimes the Four of Wands is, well, it's also considered a milestone marker, right? So you've crossed a finish line, and now you're ready for that next step. And with this particular deck, that next step is a person, all right? Now, every deck's a little bit different. I love her meanings assigned to the cards in all of her decks, right? MJ Cullinan, I think, or Cullinan, I'm not sure. All right, but let's see what we get for that Strength card. Oh, well, we had two cards. We have the Hermit card coming out under the Strength card. So you've been doing the work. It feels like maybe while you've been sleeping, you've been doing some work too, right? With the Hermit card. But the Lover's card also came out. Okay. So this can refer to this Four of Wands, as this pivotal person is perhaps a loving relationship coming in. I guess whatever that means. It could be a lover, it could be a best friend, it could be whoever it is. But this is also a card of realigning with yourself, to bringing yourself back into harmony. And oftentimes when we get to that point is when that person will come in. So you have a lot going on here. You have an event or a party or some sort of gathering to go to, but you're totally prepared. You have the Mother Star. You have a double tap on the Four of Wands. You're leaving something behind. Maybe you're someone who doesn't go to events. Maybe that's just not you. But you're about to embrace that side of yourself. The Nine of Wands. Of course the Nine of Wands is going to show up. This is how the Mother Star becomes the Mother Star, by going through a heck of a lot of crap, right? People coming at you, events coming at you, like challenges after challenge after challenge, right? The Nine of Wands never, ever lost that guiding light. That you can't keep the Nine of Wands down. You can knock them down, they're going to get right back up. Every time. So much resilience here with this card. So this is it. This is part of your reading as well. I mean, this is how you got to where you are, this Mother Star. And this wisdom helped you build this inner wellspring of strength. And it's bringing you into alignment and into harmony with yourself so that this person can come in for you. Very cool. And and you have the Creator card. This is the other extra card in this deck, and it is a no. Now, it's a no because the Creator understands healthy boundaries and creating healthy boundaries, right? And the Creator can see the chaos coming from miles away and set some boundaries before it hits. This is a reminder for you to say no when no is necessary for you. Okay, now I know that that's really hard. I have a hard time saying no, right? And that's something I'm working with. It's not necessarily always people pleasing. I guess maybe it is. I'm a little ambivalent on that. But anyway, this is just your signal to make sure that you have healthy boundaries going into whatever this is, whoever this person is coming in. Okay. Now that isn't just about boundaries for them. This is boundaries on yourself. This goes back to remembering that, you know, when you're doing this, you're meant to just go and have fun and release all of the things that you think you're going to get from this event, right? Just go and have fun. Set the material quest, whatever, aside, your material needs aside. Set aside your expectations. Okay, so you have boundaries to put on yourself as well. And by not allowing those things into this experience with this event, you're opening up a whole lot of room for other magical, mystical things to happen. Okay. This is a beautiful reading. I really love this for you. All right, let's see if we can get one more card. I just kind of want to like stay here in this energy. Oh, goodness sakes. I totally flipped right out of the deck. Two of Cups. This is soulmate connection. So whoever it is that you're going to be meeting here real soon at this event or whatever it is a soulmate connection. All right, this is about partnership, harmony, and peace. And likewise, once again, it can be a romantic relationship. It can be a best friend. It can be a business partner. It can be anything like that. Okay? Don't limit yourself to what you think it might be, because it might be something completely different and worth so much more than what you intended. That's why we leave our intentions at the door. Yeah, there's definitely a connection coming in here for you. Okay? All right, pile number one, this is your message. Thank you so much for being here. Please hit that thumbs up button. Helps with the algorithm. Share with your besties, and I will see you next time. Welcome, pile number two. And your card of focus is the Two of Pentacles with the beautiful dolphins in balance and harmony. I love it. So basically, this card talks about, so you're going through your day, and you've tackled your first handful of tasks that needed to be done by 10, okay? You're moving through your day with relative ease, despite a growing to-do list. Like, we all have those days where we start on, and it's just a domino effect of everything that needs to be done, okay? But you move through the day in a cheerful way. That's the energy of the Two of Pentacles. That's the energy that helps, that keeps you or saves you from dropping the ball. Or maybe not just one ball, maybe two. Maybe the whole dang circus, right? Balance and harmony as you're moving through jam-packed days, okay? It helps, the Two of Pentacles helps create this flow, right? So when this card comes up, your situation might call for a bit more flexibility and maybe a healthy dose of inner compassion, right? To keep you in balance. Because sometimes when we have days like that, it takes one little thing to throw us off, right? This dolphin is a natural protector. They're known for rescuing sailors that have fallen from ships. I didn't know that. So call upon the nurturing protector, this dolphin, and to help you regain your strength. They're loving and curious animals, and they bring compassion and logic to your situation. Okay, and they'll help you discover a way to smoothly cruise through a difficult day. It's all about balance and harmony, right? I don't know, for some reason, well, it's Pentacles too. So Pentacles is about building your material foundation. And so it's about work, work, work. And that doesn't always mean specifically a day at work, but it can, you know. It can be all the things that are left undone at home because we spend so much time at work, right? So the Two of Pentacles, the dolphins will help smoothly move through those kinds of days, right? And keep us in balance and harmony. Keep us in a cheerful mood. Keep us cheerful. Balance and harmony. I like it. Love it, love it. All right, I have the Tarot of the Ruins. We're gonna do this, and I want to thank everyone for being here. I apologize for my lateness today, with this reading today. About food poisoning that was not pleasant. I think I'm through the worst of it. So you will see it. You will see this today. Well, maybe tomorrow, wherever you're at. But yeah, happy to be here to bring you this message. Please keep in mind it's a general reading for the collective, okay? So balance and cheerfulness. So maybe it's implying that there's a difficult situation that you need help getting through. I'm not sure. Let's dig into this before I start hypothesizing what this could be. Okay, so we have the Knight of Swords. This is a fast-moving energy, all right? So this is in the nature of position. Fast-moving energy. Now, the Knight of Swords can be a little rash, too, right? Are you moving too fast? It's a very cutting energy, too. It's fast. Okay, let's keep going. Let's see where this is going. In your energy, you have the Three of Pentacles. So there is definitely something that you're working on, right? And it's either a collaborative effort or there's something that you're wanting to present to an audience. Okay. Could be a card of teamwork. I just love these cards so much. I can't stop looking at them. Okay, card of collaboration. Three of Pentacles is also mastery, so it's possible that you've mastered something. Keep in mind we have the Four of Wands. We had the Four of Wands that came out twice in pile number 1. So the Four of Wands is a milestone marker. Okay, you crossed a finish line. Time to celebrate. It's also a party card. So there's definitely something to celebrate here. Now, the Four of Wands in another deck in pile number 1 suggested that it's also an event that you go to where you meet someone who's very pivotal to your movement forward with something. And so that might be because you have the Three of Pentacles card of collaboration or presenting something to an audience. So there may be somebody showing up at this community event, gathering, milestone marker celebration that you're meant to meet at this time. That can help you move forward. All right, let's see. Okay, we have the Page of Cups coming out under the Knight of Swords. So it's possible that there's a message coming in really, really fast for you. Now, the Page of Cups is about, the pages are messengers. But they bring in, so the Page of Cups, man, if I can find my words, brings in messages of love, fun, magic, all of those good things, right? So there is a message coming for you, and it's possible that this Knight of Swords might be bringing that in, or it's coming in really, really fast. I wonder if this is around what you've been mastering, what you've been working on. That's quite possible. That's quite possible. All right, so we have the Hierophant coming out. I love this card because it reminds me of the Big Lebowski, the dude abides. So you have the Hierophant. So this could be a mentor or a teacher for you. There's a lot of wisdom with this card. Coming out with that Three of Pentacles. So there's maybe someone that you've got your eye on that you want to present something to. This is in your energy. Maybe you're the teacher, mentor. Ooh. Well, that gave me goosebumps. Maybe you're meant to teach something. What are you presenting? What are you teaching? There's something you're teaching. All right, under the Four of Wands, you have the Three of Wands. Okay, this is taking the steps. So the Two of Wands is the planning stages of building your world the way that you want it. The Three of Wands is actually taking action towards those. It's inspired action, actionable steps. It is physical, material world movement towards what it is that you want. Okay? You have a plan. You have something in mind. You're taking action on it, but you've got some good news coming in about whatever it is, okay? Teacher or mentor? I mean, it's possible there's something that you're doing that's meant. I mean, it could be a book. It could be, oh, that's too many cards. A website, a process. I don't know. It's going to be different for everybody. Okay. Under that page, yeah, it's the Eight of Cups. So you're going to be walking away from some things. Of course you are, because if you're starting this new thing, right? You've already made steps towards it. There are always things that we're going to have to leave behind, right? It's like packing for a trip you've been waiting for a long time, where you're going to be gone for a long time. You can't take everything with you. You have to prioritize and figure out what it is that you're taking. And the rest has to stay behind. That's kind of what this is about. Okay, this message is going to help you. This good news coming in is going to, it's going to show you which direction to walk and what you need to leave behind. Balance and harmony. Woo! All right, well, we had two cards come out here. So we have the Ten of Swords, which is, this is gonna be an ending to a lot of pain for you, right? That's what the Ten of Swords is about. It's an ending. You've been through a lot. Maybe you worked really super hard to get here while keeping this cheerful facade of balance and harmony that the Two of Pentacles brings in. Those dolphins. So this is going to be a beautiful ending of pain. And it came out with the Justice card. So this is meant to happen. This is going to balance the scales for you, okay? It almost feels like you're back on track. Maybe you were off track for a little bit. Something pulled you away. Other things that you needed to focus on. You know, talking about this never-ending to-do list. But that's done. It's in your energy. It's in your energy. It's happening right now, okay? Or has just happened. Yeah. The Magician. It's a card of action. You have all the tools that you need. You have the knowledge. You know what to do to create your world, the Three of Wands, the way that you want it to be. You are the magician. You have the skill. Oh my gosh, I love this for you. I absolutely love this for you. I love this for you. Okay, let's see if anything else wants to come out. I think it's pretty cut and dry, right? Like you're ready to roll on something. You've got some good news coming in. You know, with the, yeah. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah, you are. Here is the Chariot moving forward. This is overcoming obstacles. So I think you really had to sort of fight tooth and nail. Probably, you know, maybe not physically, but, you know, you had this strength and resilience that kept you moving forward with whatever this project is. Okay. And overcoming obstacles. You had to really push through. That's probably why this Knight of Swords is there. You had to really push through hard to get to to get things moving, right? Sometimes the hardest part of a race is the last little bit where you can actually see the finish line, all right? But you are overcoming obstacles. You are moving forward again, all right? Beautiful. Okay. And you will be able to sit and relax and enjoy, right? When we leave with the Eight of Cups, we walk away from a lot of cups, but we take with us our most important cups. And so the Nine of Cups, we get to sit with the things that are most important to us and enjoy those for a moment, okay? This character is enjoying the moment. Personal, emotional wish fulfillment, okay? Under the deck, you have the Seven of Cups. You have a lot of doors opening for yourself once you move forward with this. Okay, a lot of doors are going to open. A lot of opportunities. All right, that is your message for today, pile number 2. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your patience. And feel free to share with your besties. Hit that thumbs up button, helps with the algorithm, and I will see you next time. Welcome, pile number 3, and your card of focus is the Knight of Wands. I love this card, right? The Wolverine, the intensity of that gaze is amazing to me, right? But the wands are very intense. They're very fiery. There's a little bit of fire down here on the corner. So the Knight of Wands is adventurous, all right? Maybe a little bit overly so at times, but this is an energy that doesn't sit on the sidelines, all right? So when the Knight appears, this night specifically, it's time for a swift action. No time for delay, all right? Now, the energy that also comes with the card can be conflicting, right? So there needs to be, you need to strike the perfect balance between persistence and arrogance, right? Wands can be arrogant and persistent, okay? Between being a go-getter and being a bully. Okay, so you might be feeling like you're pulled in 2 different directions about the situation. So there's one side that's like charming and passionate, you know, wants to create and has enthusiasm that builds support for an idea, right, or a purpose. Then there's also the arrogant side, so overly ambitious, restless, the one that can jeopardize tearing down what that charming, passionate side has built. Okay, so basically this is saying, when this card shows up, you can be your own worst enemy, depending on what the situation is, okay? So are you confident in your plans, or are you giving off a cocky or conceited vibe, okay? Because in the end, that energy can really turn off those who support you. This guy, this Knight of Wands, can give you the sureness to fake it till you make it, right? And advises you to create an image in your mind of the person that you want to be, right? And then be bold, be creative, dig deep, find the courage to play that part, because that's when things are going to fall into place, okay? For example, like if your goal is to be a leader at your job, behave the way a leader you would admire would act, okay? Because it's all about walking the talk. The Wolverine is fearless. So there's no fear in what you're planning to do. It's just asking you to strike a balance between those 2 things so that you're not sort of harming your own chances to whatever it is that you're trying to create and build. The Strength card stuck. Okay, the Strength card is all about that control that you have already over those lower vibrational energies, which is that bully energy, right? That the Wolverine talks about. Okay? The power over energy that we, you know, when we're trying to push to get or to get what we want. Okay, this isn't the time to do that. This is the time to be very, very balanced and understand that side of ourselves, because we kind of do have to have it, right? We do have to have that confidence, but there are ways to have that confidence without being an arsehole, basically. Anyway, I have the golden wheel. Thank you so much for being here. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you for your patience. I've had this crazy little bout of food poisoning that just kind of knocked me down. And normally I have these readings for you a day ahead. So this is late, but better late than never, okay? So I appreciate your patience. Happy to be with you on your journey. Honored to be able to bring you these messages, okay? So let's get into what this means for you today. What does this mean for you today? Okay, well, we have the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands has come out in all three piles. It came out twice in pile number 1. Okay? So the Four of Wands is a milestone marker. It's crossing a finish line. It's achieving something that you wanted to achieve. Okay? Now, this is represented as a union, which Four of Wands is a union. So it could be a marriage. It could be a business partner. It could be, you know, maybe you graduated. Something that you achieved. Okay? It's also the party card, as you'll see if you watch the other piles. It's a party card. It's an invitation to celebrate freely with your community, with your besties, to an event, to something you were invited to, leaving behind expectations, leaving behind material gains that you think you're going to get. In the Guardian of the Night Tarot, it talks about when you do those things and you go to this event, that there is a pivotal person that you are meant to meet who is going to help you. They will be pivotal to your forward momentum in whatever it is that you're doing. So that kind of goes, it all goes hand in hand. Sorry, elephant. It all goes hand in hand with this Knight of Wands energy, right? In your energy is the Eight of Swords. Yeah. Feeling trapped, frustrated, stuck, all of those things, okay? The Eight of Swords are limitations and restrictions that we place upon ourselves. It's not from an external force. It is from ourselves, okay? So it might be time to take a look at some outdated belief systems, be open to new ideas, right? All this person has to do is turn around and walk back. There is a choice here, right? So you're feeling trapped and frustrated. Trapped and frustrated. Trapped, okay. And I had 2 that came out. I'm going to take them because you have the Seven of Wands. So yeah, there's something you've been working really hard on, right? And you're still waiting. It's a very slow-moving energy. You planted the seeds of something a long, long time ago, okay? And you're still waiting. It's a card of faith. Like, you still have faith in this, whatever it is, coming to fruition, because you're building your future. You're building your foundation in the material world, right? It came out with the Eight of Wheels. Now, the Eight of Wheels says keep going. It's a keep going card. It's like, don't give up, right? So you have your answer right there. This is a card of mastery, okay? So there's something in this process that you've mastered that you're now meant to take and apply to other areas of your life, right? And something good is going to come out of that. Those are, keep in mind, this is the nature of, okay? It feels like you're about to cross a finish line. You may not see it, but it's there. Yeah. Competition and debate. This is that fiery energy of that Knight of Wands coming up in the Five of Wands, okay? Strike a balance. Know when it's time to debate and argue and when it's time to be in union, okay? Striking a balance between the two sides of the Knight of Wands. The creative, passionate side or the domineering side, arrogant side, okay? Interesting. Okay, also in your energy is the Queen of Swords, all right? The Queen of Swords can see a lie from a mile away, right? She sits in truth. She's ready to cut to the truth with that sword, all right? So coming up in your energy, especially with this 8, maybe you are getting to the truth of what's really holding you back, right? This is you holding you back. Okay, stepping into that Queen energy is going to help. Logic, strategy, truth, honor, moving forward. Under the 8 of Wheels, you have the 6. This is a card of charity, giving and receiving. So you're giving you're giving this much to a situation. Are you getting anything back, right? Or if the situation is giving you this much, are you reciprocating? So it's a card of reciprocity. Okay. Generosity, charity, give and take. All right, hold on. Okay. Reciprocity. So this in regards to the 5 of Wands. So keep in mind, give and take, right? Not so much fighty. Underneath that the 5 of Wands comes the Judgment card. All right, this is a card of transformation, right? This is going through a death and a rebirth without actually having to leave this earthly plane. All right, this is a gift. So it's an awakening. It's presenting the new you. I love this image. It's beautiful. Okay, and maybe the new you is stepping away from this fighting energy. Maybe the new you understands that you're the one that's been, I'm just reading what the cards say, restricting yourself, all right? And now we all do that. We all do that. Nothing out of the order there, or out of the ordinary there. Like we all do that, you know? Like when we're so quick to judge, when we're so quick to say, oh, I would never do, you know what I'm saying, right? Instead of just being good listeners, sometimes we have to interject what it is that we think is best. Okay. We have the Justice card showing up. So this is all about balancing the karmic scales for you. Yeah, you've got to, this is in your energy. So it's already happening right now, but it's really about stepping away from that self-restricting, self-limiting, whatever that you're doing to yourself. Okay. You're getting into the truth of it. It's already in your energy, and you are balancing your own scales of justice, right? This is balance. We're talking with the Knight of Wands about balancing two aspects of the energy of the Knight of Wands, right? It's going to bring in a union. You may fall back into this debate for a little bit, but you're going to come out of it because of what's in your energy here. Maybe what you're fighting for here has to do with what you've been working on and building for so long, right? And it's okay to stay persistent in what it is that you want. There's an awful lot of pentacles over there in the nature of, right? The nature of is just little side bits to go with the cards that we're reading over here. So this is a karmic balancing that's happening. Yeah, absolutely. You've got 2 cards of transformation here. You have the Judgment card and you have Death card. Leaving old things behind, right? Some things have to go in order for you to be able to make room for the new stuff that's coming in, right? I love that for you. I love that for you. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, and you have an Ace of Swords coming, so the clarity incoming, truth incoming. That sword pierces the veil into the material world, okay? It lets you know. You're going to see the truth of your hard work, okay? You're going to see the truth of your situation. You're going to see the truth of you, because with the Judgment card, we assess ourselves, we judge ourselves, and then we awaken, okay? There's a lot of clarity coming with this card. I'm not sure what it is that you're working on, but I hope you keep going, because you're almost there. There's a finish line, and it's going to bring a lot of really good stuff to you. We have the King of Swords coming out too, all right? So now remember that 4 of Wands I said could be you going to an event, leaving all of your planning, or, you know, your strategy of getting what you want from the people you meet, leaving that behind and just going and having fun, right? So it talks about meeting a person who's going to be pivotal to your future. All right, you've got the Queen in your energy. It's possible that this is who you're meeting. Someone who's going to help you move forward. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Cups, another beginning. This is a new beginning with love and relationships, right? Okay, so this is definitely bringing in someone for you. We also have the 9 of Wheels, 9 of Pentacles. So it's going to bring you into a financial independence in the material world. Okay. What a beautiful reading. All right, I kind of feel like I want one more card. And the Sun comes out. You're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. You just have to get over this last little hump and understand some things about yourself. That's what this is about. Balance those things. Bring those things into unity and harmony in the self. And you're going to be fine. I mean, the sun is shining on you. Okay? Pile number 3, that is your message. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your patience. Please hit that like button if anything resonated with you. Share with your besties, and I will see you next time.